Second day of heat wave. Going to the gym, not breaking the chain. Every other day, going to the gym. I am a bit behind on my schedule, but I'm doing the important stuff. So I think for me this is like a practice of setting up priorities and understanding what is important to do and what would be good to do, but it's okay if I don't do it now or if I don't do it at all. Oh my god. Physical therapy after gym? Really bad idea. I'm exhausted. Yeah, really bad idea. Maybe vice versa would work because physical therapy is easier, but after, don't recommend. Absolutely no. I hope I'll be able to run tonight. You know what helps to keep the mood up? Dancing. Just put on your favorite songs and go for it. It really does. Highly recommend alone when nobody sees you. It's like the best thing, like dances nobody sees you. It really helps. Well, what can I say? Dear Discipline, I do believe in you, but I'm having huge problems with you. Like, huge. Yeah, my way to distract myself is to scroll, the same as the way to rest. And I take my phone, I blink, and 2 hours have passed. And then I'm like, why don't I have enough time to sleep? Well, that's why. Yeah. Going for a jog. Kind of disappointed in myself. Okay, I came home and the same thing happened. I took my phone, started scrolling, blinked, and suddenly it's an hour later. Yeah. I heard an expression somewhere that either you're a star or you're a follower of a star. The goal is definitely not to be a follower of a star. But gosh, it's so addictive. And I find certain like inspirations there. And it's probably FOMO, right? This is what it's called, fear of missing out. I'm afraid to miss some interesting idea because I get my inspiration this way. Like I get if you look in my phone, it's tons of screenshot, tons of saved posts, from which I take inspiration for future shots, for, different images, characters, stories. It's not like I just scroll, for the sake of reading the news, I don't know, and some stupid stuff. No, but gosh, it's a lot. I spend so much time doing it. Gonna have to reconsider. I probably should just budget within my day like an hour or two for this, and that's it. Oh, guys, it's so hard to break bad habits and to adopt new habits, but it's okay. I'll get there. If someone was able to do that, it means I also can do that. Yeah. Today I also didn't do everything. Oh, I can cross running out. Yeah. Didn't do the whole thing again. I basically every day I do half of it. My God, I have some allergy and my nose is so itchy. So yeah, basically every day I do half of my list, which is not bad. Good actually, because otherwise I would do even less than that. I really would do even less than that. So I will keep doing it. Yeah, we'll see how it'll go tomorrow. Yeah. Had some email communication with my husband today. Ex-husband. Probably that's the proper word for him. And every time it happens, I kind of feel down, and it's about the documents, insurance, blah, blah, blah. It's necessary. And I don't know, every time after it, I feel kind of down. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll survive. Yeah, I will survive and buy myself flowers. Basically. Yeah. You know what I thought today? School was good. Because at school I had schedule which I couldn't avoid. And no matter what, I went through subject I had to go through, I had to take, and I did what I was supposed to do. And when you're grown up, my God, it's so much harder because it's just you are the one who keeps yourself accountable. And I'm so terrible in this, so bad. My discipline, I truly believe in it, but I so suck in it. I don't believe in motivation. Motivation dies very quickly. But discipline, this is what gets you through. And also not breaking the chain. That's my thing, I realized. When it might take me 40 something attempts to do something, or I don't know, 500 attempts with no sugar. And today's my day 7 again with no sugar, and I'm trying to do 100. But once I start and I go through a certain amount of days, when I make it, then it's easier to go to keep going because I don't want to break the chain. Like I did like the hardest part at the beginning. It's like the worst. You really have to push through. And then, oh, I actually can do it. Once I had like my no sugar, the longest no sugar period was about 3 years. And that was fine. Yeah, and then I went home to Ukraine, and then there were all my favorite things to eat, like my favorite desserts, my favorite cakes, and I felt like, okay, I will just do it here. And that's it. Once I'm back to the States, no sugar again. No. It took me, like after those 3 years, I think now it was like 4 years trying to get back to no sugar. And I also realized that sugar gives me migraines because before having those 3 years, I was a severe migraine sufferer. Every Saturday for sure I had a migraine, and then 1 or 2 during the week for sure. And then I went to see a doctor, like a headache doctor, and she told me to keep a calendar and mark every day when I had migraine. I did, and she just prescribed me different pills, and then like injection, where you just do it yourself but in your leg. Terrible. I felt so groggy after them, like so bad. And if you miss a moment at the very beginning, they're useless. They don't help. I ended up taking Tylenol. And when I started limiting my sugar, I had like a couple months of cleanliness, meaning that, no, I probably phrased it wrong. A couple months of my body being cleaned from sugar, because I still had migraines, but the amount of them got smaller, and then they just stopped. No migraines for 3 years. And when I came to see the doctor again, I told her about that. And she's like, oh yeah, sugar provokes migraines. And I was so mad. Like, why didn't you even tell me to look into my diet? Why? You just kept prescribing me pills and injections, after which I felt even worse than just with migraine. Of course, I didn't see her after that because useless, absolutely useless. Yeah. So yeah, today is my day number 7 of sugar. And I'm trying not to do 3 years, I'm trying to do 100 days. Just 100 days. Because it's kind of hard to do something limiting when it has this, like forever label. So, okay, let it be 100. Let it be 100. Okay. Shower and go to bed. And I have to read a script. A friend of mine sent me a script to read, and I have to read a script, and I keep postponing it. So maybe I'll start tonight. And yeah, keep planning and keep trying to put more crosses here. It is just so satisfying, to cross this stuff out. like so satisfying. Yeah, maybe it's my little motivational thing, but I don't believe in motivation. I believe in something in which I suck, absolutely suck. But you know, people say, how many hours do you have to put into it? Like, a lot. So I will keep trying and pushing through. Pushing is the same. If you are struggling with something, keep trying and keep pushing through. And eventually we will succeed. Have a good night.